A major plan may be taking shape in the United States. Reports say US President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have agreed to push hard against Iran's oil sales to China. So, why is this so important? Because China buys more than 80% of Iran's oil exports, and this means most of Iran's oil money depends on China. If those sales are reduced, Iran could lose a huge part of its income. According to reports, after the White House meeting on February 11, 2026, both leaders agreed on what they call as maximum pressure. One example mentioned was targeting Iran's oil trade with China. Oil is backbone of Iran's economy. It helps government to pay the services and manage the sanctions. If oil money drops, the pressure on Tehran will increase. But here's where the things get complicated. At the same time, US and Iranian diplomats recently had a nuclear talk. These talks happened through the Omanian mediators. Oman had often helped both sides to communicate quietly. So, they were seeing the two tasks once. Talks were happening, but pressures were rising. Reports say that the military is prepared for possible long operations if needed, and that sends a clear signal that Washington is ready for different outcomes. Israel has long warned about Iran's nuclear plans and the regime influence, while Netanyahu has also called out for a stronger option. Well, now it seems that both leaders are aligned by pushing the Irans economically. China is watching closely, and Beijing depends on Iranian oil, often at the lower prices. The US enforcement now adds sanctions, companies involved with shippings or banking to pull oil, and that could slow the Iran's flow. And this could also increase the tensions between Washington and Beijing. So what happens next? If the US goes full force of sanctions, Iran may use new routes to buy the oil. It may also respond politically and diplomatically. Well, naval forces are present, talks are fragile, and now the oil power is at stake, on the spotlight. Well, it is about power or it is about something else? The control economic pressure points. Will this push Iran to go back negotiating on the table with more urgency? Or will China continue buying oil despite the US pressure? A lot is on the table right now. The next few weeks could actually be critical for the geopolitics. We will keep tracking every development. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.